Welcome to Chrissy's Kitchen. Today is the 4th of July and it's too hot to barbecue. So today I'm just gonna make something new. I've never made it before. This is my first time I'm gonna be making this. It's actually some pasta salad with shrimp and crab meat. And I'm gonna be putting this video on YouTube. I would like for you to go over to my channel and subscribe to my channel and watch the video all the way to the end. My ingredients, I bought some crab meat here and some shrimp, which you're gonna wash it really well with some lime. I like lime instead of lemon. I'm gonna chop up my bell peppers, my red and green bell peppers, some scallions, some celery. What's this? I saw this on a channel and I'm gonna try it. Spicy brown mustard. I like Slap Your Mama seasoning for seafood and Old Bay. And then some sweet relish, some parsley flakes, some dill weed, some red onions. I'm gonna chop all that up, and the garlic, and I'll show you the steps along the way. So I'm a person that loves gadgets, so I invested in this vegetable chopper. This is where I'm gonna chop all my vegetables and my seasoning. I'm gonna grind them up in this device here. Of course, you know you have to wash your veg before you cut them up. So I've cut up my red pepper. I just cut them in big chunks and put them in here, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the onion. I'm gonna bring some water to boil so that I can put my pasta in it. Not making a lot, it's just me and my son, and I'm using whole wheat pasta. I was looking for the tricolor pasta, but I couldn't find it. So the whole wheat pasta, I'm gonna try to keep it healthy, and that's what I'll be using. So over here, what I've done is I've cut up some bell peppers, some red and green bell peppers, some scallion, and some onions, and I'm going to chop it. Real handy device here. And you just put it like that. It chops it. I might have to rearrange it some, but I don't really like the big chunks of veggies, so. And I'm doing the celery separate. So I'm gonna like them chunky when I chew it, I can't taste it. This is what it looks like when it's done. My raw seasoning. Over here, so now I dump out some pasta in the water here. I'm gonna put some more water. I actually forgot to say I added a teaspoon of salt to my water, and now I'm putting some pasta in and gonna let that come to a boil. While that is boiling, I am going to be preparing my shrimp and my crab meat with some, all I'm gonna do is some butter and garlic and saute it in some butter and garlic with a little seafood seasoning. So this was a pound of shrimp. Said it was large shrimp, and I got a half a pound of crab meat. Because it's an experiment, guys. Putting my lime juice on, and I'm going to be rinsing this stuff. So that was about 9 pegs of garlic, and I'm just gonna get the butter hot here before I add my shrimp and my crab meat. This is actually imitation crab meat. Next time I'll get the real crab meat. I was rushing and I couldn't find it, so I just grabbed what I could find. And so I'm gonna let the garlic cook a little bit in the butter before I add the shrimp to it. Just to saute, guys, because the real season is already grounded up. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the shrimp over here. And then put crab meat over there. Should be good. This is my first time doing this, so don't judge me. You can make suggestions if you like, but this is my first time actually making this dish. Just gonna sprinkle some Old Bay seasoning. That's my seafood seasoning of choice. It tastes really well on fish and your seafood dishes. I'm actually going to add some black pepper and some Slap Your Mama seasoning to this shrimp and the crab meat. Saute. And my pasta is almost done cooking over there. Okay, finished sauteing, and I think this pasta is just about done. They look real tender. So I'm first gonna drain off the water off of the pasta before I add it to my bowl here. Pasta first. Now is the time to combine everything. So, pasta. I'm gonna dump out my raw seasoning here. It's a lot of seasoning, so it should be really tasty. Okay. It seemed like a lot, but it went right in and saturated. Then I'm gonna get my shrimp over here off the stove. And I'm gonna dump the shrimp out. Shrimp and the crab meat in the pasta. And then you want to mix it all up together here. Now, I'm going to do something different. The person I saw making this, they put all the seasoning, which I'm gonna do. The only thing I'm gonna leave off here is my mayo. Gonna wait till it's cool before I add the mayo to it. I don't like to add mayonnaise to hot food. So I'm just sprinkling the pepper, some more Slap Your Mama seasoning. It actually called for Greek seasoning, but I could not find it. So it should be okay. I'm gonna sprinkle some parsley flakes here. I season to taste. I don't do measurements. I'll say about 2 tablespoons of the mustard and 2 tablespoons of the sweet relish. And I'm gonna mix it all up and taste it. And then I'm gonna add it called for fresh dill. I could not find the dill, so I got the dry one. I'm gonna also go in with some more Old Bay, and I'm gonna stir it up and I'm gonna see how it tastes. I think I want a little bit more Slap Your Mama seasoning in it because it does have a little kick. It's a bit spicy. Then I'm gonna let it cool and then I'm gonna add the mayonnaise. So now I'm gonna add the mayonnaise, probably about, look like about 3 tablespoons. And then mix it up. So probably about 5 tablespoons. And this was a whole box of rotini noodles. And this is what I am going to have with my pasta salad. Just some water crackers. You can pair it with anything you like, but this is what I'm gonna have with mine. And don't forget to go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel so you can see more delicious dishes when I post them. Bye guys, happy 4th of July.